The president is also threatening to deploy troops to Chicago and Baltimore. But those cities, they're pushing back, calling the administration's actions unconstitutional, illegal, and an abuse of power. We continue to listen to the president make just blissfully ignorant comments about Baltimore and really going back to 1980s scare tactics and tropes about our American cities.
What he is proposing at this point would be the most flagrant violation of our Constitution in the 21st century. The city of Chicago does not need a military occupation.
You just heard the governors of Maryland and the mayor of Chicago there. NBC News Justice reporter Ryan Reilly joining us now from D.C. Ryan, I'm curious who wins this. Here you have these major American cities and states pushing back, saying, look, don't come here. This is simply unconstitutional. But we've seen, as in the case of California, the governor of these states' wishes usurped because of the president. Is that the case here?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit of a different battle. In the case of California, there was at least some reason, theoretically, that you could pin this to, but this is a much different sort of scenario. You're just talking about general crime. D.C. was a much different scenario as well because the president has so many ways to pull leverage over the city, and there are limited rights that D.C. residents have. Really, we don't have representation in Congress, for example, so I think that was just a different mechanism. They can also hold up the budget, but I think we will see more extended legal fights play out. But here's what Donald Trump had to say about this all in the Oval Office just earlier.
They say, we don't need him. Freedom, freedom. He's a dictator. He's a dictator. A lot of people are saying maybe we like a dictator. I don't like a dictator. I'm not a dictator. I'm a man with great common sense, and I'm a smart person. And when I see what's happening to our cities, and then you send in troops, instead of being praised, they're saying you're trying to take over the republic.
The cities he's focused on, I think, are ones that just pop up in the news a lot, and it doesn't seem to be based, Morgan, on any necessarily statistical analysis of where crime is really high. I mean,
we have to be clear. Washington, D.C., 68 square miles. Now you have 2,000 National Guard troops on the ground. You look at a city like Chicago, where homicide rates have been actually historically low and seen a dip since 2025. So the data sort of flies in the face of that. Quickly, Ryan, are National Guard troops being sent to these cities? Are they carrying weapons?
They are now. They've been given permission to carry those weapons. That was, they were going in unarmed before, but now we've seen video pop up of the streets with them. And, it really is an enormous presence in D.C., especially at nights where you have these federal agents also following around patrol cars, essentially, 7, it could be unmarked vehicles behind various patrol cars, either with MPD or with the federal government, Morgan.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.